And welcome back, everybody. You look so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking it all out. Our next guest is an entrepreneur, owner of up to about 7 businesses or more. And she's also a mother of 5 and author, founder of the Dear My Future Husband brand. And she joins us today to speak about all the work that she's doing in our community, and both here and in the States and overseas too. Yes, she's all around the world. She's here to highlight some of her things, and she's going to help us just unravel some of the things that she's doing in our community. So, welcome to the show, Belinda Sanders. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, Bob. How are you?
Great. We were looking forward to seeing you and meeting you. Welcome to the show.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
So, tell us, let's jump right in. How did you do all of this? You became a multi-business owner and entrepreneur. You have streams of income coming from everywhere.
Well, I just realized very early on that I was absolutely unemployable.
Uh-huh.
So I had my first job at 16 years old and I worked at Shoney's. I was injured there and I realized that my money stopped because I could no longer work and that just didn't work for me. So I
Uh-huh.
started early on looking to create income that did not need me.
Yeah.
So that's one of my most I guess my best way, one of the I guess my funnest ways of making money,
Yeah.
just creating systems around me and around my life and setting it up and moving away from it and it still pays me.
Yeah,
So
and something
I
that
like
you're passionate about, right? Other than it's not like a job; it's more like a career and a self-fulfilling, passionate thing that you're involved in, right? And then you say to
yeah,
yourself, "What? I get paid for this? This is fun."
yeah, for sure. That's exactly right, Bob.
So, what are some of those businesses that you own or that you're a part of?
Okay, so I started out as I was literally in the middle of studying legal studies, and I wanted to learn different facets of the law to see if that was a good industry and career for me. In the middle of me studying tax law, what fell into my lap is an opportunity to open a tax business, believe it
Ah,
or not. And had it not been for me being in school in tax law at the time, I probably would have said no to that. But
yeah,
being that I had a few months of just, it was only just a few months I had been in tax law, of studying this industry, it kind of made it a little bit more intriguing for me. So when the opportunity came to me, I took it, took advantage of it wholeheartedly, and I was able to really, excel in the industry. And then
yeah,
from there, I just created other businesses within the businesses to within that business to service the industry. So I have two different franchise models that I franchise out for individuals that are looking to franchise big or a little bit smaller and mainstream. I also have a tax university and a tax college. We also provide loans for small business owners as well as credit repair and bookkeeping services as
what?
well.
All right now.
So
So you just have the money flowing from everywhere, huh? Hey, it's coming from here. It's coming from here. It's coming from everywhere. And you're a mother of 5, right?
I am.
How has motherhood um, impacted your journey as an entrepreneur and an
Well,
influencer and now an author also? You didn't speak about that part.
yes, motherhood was the actual inspiration for my journey as an entrepreneur. I knew that I always wanted to be able to be a stay-at-home mom as much as
Yeah.
possible, of course, like I'm working now, interviewing now from my home.
Yeah.
Very important to me that once I believe God blessed me with children, that I make myself available to raise them properly. So entrepreneurship is what, or motherhood is what inspired my entrepreneurship journey. So my children are first right now in my life, and I do work my businesses around them now that I can.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a win-win situations for me and the children. I only am extremely busy about 3 to 4 months out of the year, and then the rest of the year I pretty much am able to work full time from home.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. God has blessed you to be able to navigate and shuffle. Speaking about motherhood, speak to us about how you and your family have navigated Miracle's battle with cancer and how's she doing
Yeah.
now?
Wow, she is absolutely amazing. She is definitely a miracle. We actually named her Miracle before we actually knew that we would need one for
Yeah,
her.
yeah,
And so it's a blessing, and her name was a constant reminder that God would fix it. So yeah, it has been very, very challenging. And like I just spoke about for a campaign for Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, I wouldn't wish it on any family. But if you have to do it, if you have to go through it, just having the right support system, having the right type of family, the right type of friends around to help to fill in where you leave off is something that's going to be needed for every family.
yeah,
I couldn't imagine doing it or having to do it without the friends I had in place. They literally took over my life. And I remember one of my friends told me, she was like, Belinda, we finally get to get back to you.
yes,
And that moved me. That moved me in such a big way to where, so often we give, give, give. And as the first domino to so many people and so many families, I don't actually ever get to be in a position to receive.
yeah.
And during that time period, I was able to just sit back and receive and just let my friends and family members take care of my life, take care of my children, take care of my businesses, while I was able to be present. And my husband at the time was able to be present
Yeah.
for our daughter,
Well,
Miracle.
you give so much that it's time to receive, and you get by giving. And so it's
Yeah,
coming back around. Everything's a circle, What goes
absolutely.
around comes around. So it's a miracle that Miracle's doing well right now, right?
Oh, yeah, it certainly is. Yeah.
Well, good. God bless her. What is Dear Future Husband all about?
Okay. Well,
Not for
dear,
you, right? You're married already.
no, I'm not. I am divorced. I am
Okay.
divorced. And much like my outside of my regular businesses, everything else that I do are all passion projects for me. And they were all inspired by a very painful place in my life, one way or the other. So, out of what I always remember that when I lose, don't lose
Uh,
the lesson. So, in this, I decided to not lose the lesson. So, what is it that I could have garnered, or what could I have gotten from the loss of
uh,
my marriage? And so in doing that healing and during that process, I began to write things down like, hey B, what could you have done differently? Hey B, what could you have, given more of yourself or of your resources? What could you have contributed more to cause your marriage to last forever? So now I feel like I have the tools to not just find the love of my life and the man of my dreams, but I also have the tools and I'm learning every day, but
yeah.
it's
And this
good.
man has to understand that you are a business person and that you're putting some things together, and he needs to be a part of that too, and be a part of
Absolutely.
your 5 children. So everything has to come together like that. So,
Yes,
dear future husband, this is what it's all about. This is what I need. And you have a TV series coming up?
we do. Yes. And then unfortunately we can't speak much about it. I have another meeting about that
I got
today.
it.
So
I got it.
we're super excited about that as well. And that's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And again, it speaks to the largest demographic of
Uh-huh.
people, which is our Black women that are single right now. And a lot of us are looking for our future husbands. So we're super excited
Well, you're packed
about
full of excitement. You got a lot of things going on, I tell you that. And we'll
and the
be
time.
looking forward to checking it all out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So where can we go to find out more about all the wonderful things that you're doing? Because we need to know more. You need about an hour on this show.
Well, first of all, you're welcome to follow me on my social media platforms. And from there, you can, click on the links in my
Uh-huh.
bio, which can learn all about my businesses and as well as my writing material and my passion projects. So my social media is at Miss B. Sanders, and that's on Instagram. Again, that's MSB and then Sanders, Sanders.
Miss B, thank you so much for hanging with me, the diggity diggity Dr. Bob Lee. Thank you so much. And we're going to call you back again because you need to come on and speak more about some of the wonderful things that you're doing. Belinda Sanders, entrepreneur and author, and dear future husband. And we're looking forward to seeing that series too.
Absolutely. Take care. Bye
Take
bye.
care. Love you. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Stay tuned. More open on the way right here.